Hello everyone, BGCUBED is back, and today we're playing on the BG SMP. Last episode we have done a lot on the strategy sides of things, however we have done nothing on the building side. So this episode, I'm repaying you. In fact, I've already started. Oh, there's a bit of lag. There's a bit of lag. Why did it get so laggy? But anyways, like I was saying, I've already started making up for it. If you go in here, look at all the memories I built. It may not, you know what, it definitely felt like it built more in the moment, but you know what, let's go ahead and look at all of them anyways. If you look on up at the ceiling, you will see a phantom skeleton because anyone who hasn't watched season 1 won't exactly know this, but I haven't exactly had any good experience with the phantoms, so I gotta say this is this is very suiting. Then if you take a little gander down at this back wall over here, you will see 3 flags. These flags are the flags of all of the people of the server. So we have someone from, I believe this is Indonesia. We also have some from America and some from Canada. So 3 flags that make up the server. I gotta say, this was such a cool idea. I love the fact that the flags of the server are hanging in my museum. Also, I'm just wanting to point out, oh, Smiley's here. Hello? Well, I don't exactly see anything in chat, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to ignore him. Yeah, you know what? Out of sight, out of mind. This is still not done. Personally, time lapses are my favorite part of making episodes, so don't worry, there will be tons of those still to come. I haven't done all of it off camera. I'm not exactly gonna give away what these builds are because, well, that's what the comment section is for. I want you guys to guess what video those builds are from. Like, for example, this I feel like is a little more recognizable. It's in, like, 6 of my thumbnails from my earlier videos, so this will be pretty easy to find. However, I feel like this build over here, I think it's going to be a little bit harder to find. So if you do find it, why don't you go ahead, put it in the comments down below, and hopefully get this video some more views. Also, okay, look, I promise this is going to be the last time I interrupt myself. But I just wanted to let you guys know that you need to subscribe. Okay, you need to subscribe. In case you haven't noticed, my analytics have been plummeting just like Jack and Jill down their stupid hill. So, if you're a kind person, please do consider subscribing because it'll help out the channel a ton and you can always change your mind. The only reason I'm saying this now instead of at the end of the video like I normally do is because apparently YouTubers have a better chance of gaining subscribers if they say it at the beginning of their video. So please subscribe. This is pretty much all I've done between episodes, so I think I can finally go ahead and discuss what I'm going to do this episode. So what do I have in plan for us today? Well, we're going to start the day off with a meeting with the totems because we haven't exactly met up in a while. They weren't exactly my main focus for the last little bit, so I really want to have a meeting with them. There's a lot to discuss. After that, we then head straight to the base because, my goodness, I'm loving the way this is turning out, and I really want to continue with it. And after that, we're going to end off the day with a meeting with the Echoes. Because, well, they're just as important, okay? They are probably the biggest alliance of the server, and it keeps expanding. I have multiple surprises for them, so I can't wait to have a meeting with them as well. Before we get to those plans, though, I have one thing to show you. Let's go ahead and roll the clip. I guess I should quickly document this. Sorry, how are you? I'm going to assume you're. Wait, hold on, it's impossible. Yeah, he's in hardcore mode now. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to defend you, okay? I'm going to defend you. Both the doors are closed over there. Right now we're in the apartment building. If you ever need to make it to the lair, I will make sure that you get there safely and will be safe while you're there. Panda or Snowball needs a little talking to. You know how this alliance works. You know how this alliance works. And I am going to stick to my plan, which is if someone tries to pull any crap like that, the exact same thing and worse is going to happen to them. So Snowball, he is in for a heck of a ride now.
And I get confirmation he is no longer a friend of the Echoes.
I'm going to make it seem like that. I'm going to make it seem like he is a friend until, well, until he's not. So here. It may take a little bit to...
What do you mean until he's not? He's proven that he is very willing to go to extreme measures.
We need to
just
find
to
his
have a little bit of excitement.
We need to find his banner.
I will check my other alliance,
Here.
see if any of them know where his banner is.
Here's what I want you to do. I'm going to give you this back. Okay, I'm going to give you that back. If you need to use it, protect yourself, okay?
All right.
Hopefully this is also a sign of trust. Protect yourself. Once we did with Snowball, I'm hoping to get it back, but, you know, I'm not going to hold it against you if you don't, since you are obviously now the most vulnerable. Do you have any armor, or...
I don't, but frankly, I'm going to die anyways when it comes to combat. I'm just going to stick in the apartment building as much as possible.
There's armor. That'll get you through. Sure. Yes, that'll help you a lot. That is maxed out right there as well. I wish you the best of luck. If you need any help, you know, DM me. Give me a little heads up, and I will definitely help you.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, of course.
Clearly, aligning myself with you is one of the smartest things I've done on the server.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna go back to the kitchen and log back off.
I said you wouldn't regret this, hey?
Yeah. And honestly, you've done more for me than I expected you would, so I really don't regret this.
Awesome.
And I know I'm not in a very good position right now, but if in any way I can help the Echoes, I will do so to the best of my abilities.
Okay. That's right. Both Nova and his partner Subkiss are now in hardcore mode. Speaking of the devil, Subkiss is right over there. I don't know if he's been on the channel yet. Well, here he is. But you also might be wondering why I gave him my advantage. Well, I need to make sure that he trusts me, okay? I need to make sure he trusts me because, remember, this alliance is only temporary. And he is important for the future. Okay, that's all I can say. That's all I can say. He is important for the future. Okay, now that I broke my promise of not interrupting myself again, I think it's time to go ahead and begin this meeting with the totems. Let's head over there. Okay, so, Smiley, you gonna tell us what happened?
Well, I'm honestly just as confused as you are. Well, coming back to our base here, I saw 4 blocks pushed back, one where it wasn't supposed to, broke in, that pink sign that said die on it, and a crater of where our base once was.
Okay, also, Orca couldn't exactly make it.
Yes,
I guess we're just gonna make the excuse that she is sick. Does that sound fair?
Why did you want this meeting to be called BG?
Okay, so, we haven't talked in a while. Okay, we haven't spoke to each other in a while. I think, first of all, this is a good idea to, well, explain to each other what's going on in our different alliances, since I believe we all have our own alliances now. I do have some things to share.
Surprise, surprise.
Yes. Surprise, surprise. Now, I'm sure you guys know about the factory, right? Apparently, yeah. Smiley knew before I even knew that he knew, but, you know, he knows.
Yeah. I can't hide secrets from...
Yep, you and your stupid locator maps. And, Llama, I bet you know about it too, the factory?
Yeah.
Yep. That's gonna go bye-bye soon. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna explain what that plan is just yet, okay? I'm not gonna explain it just yet, because, you know, content. But, I'm gonna get some other things out of the way. Nova is now in the Alliance. And I'm getting a bunch of input from him about his alliances. He is not very loyal. What are your guys' opinions about him being in hardcore? Do you think he deserved it, or what do you guys think?
I mean, something was bound to happen in these 2 months we've been playing the game. So,
yeah.
I mean, it's I don't know. It's
It was inevitable.
you.
Oh.
So
I don't know.
Yes. Okay. That's been
There's not much
taken.
to it.
Sorry.
There's nothing to really say. He's just, I don't know, in hardcore. He hasn't like done anything to threaten. The one thing about him, he looks for alliances anywhere.
Yeah. He's made a bunch of safety nets.
Yeah, so
And honestly, without a doubt, I'm probably one of those safety nets.
yeah, so
I'm-
currently
Yeah.
his so-called alliances are me, Smiley, Cad, Sub, you, all of the Echoes, right? And Shadow has said that he also is an alliance player. And the people who he's not aligned with is probably Sky, Ryan, and himself. That's two
Yeah.
people.
Um.
I don't think he's a loyal person. I think he's trying to be
No.
like safe as he can, like as much as possible, I guess.
And if he has, from what I believe I heard, told you about his other alliances, not very loyal.
No, not loyal at all.
He told you guys about my lines.
No, from overtaking it, he told you about our alliance, as in like me, llamas, and cats.
Okay, so there's two ways to look at this. Either the exact same thing is going to happen to me in the next couple days or so, or I am indeed a part of his number one alliance.
He is only in your alliance because of that meeting. Whatever you said in that meeting, that's the reason why he's in your alliance.
Yeah.
He's in there for safety, so he doesn't end up like dying first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think coming into this game, he thought he was going to be really, really good and really in safe position. But I think what his strategy is really backfiring.
Having so many alliance members, I don't see like if one of them betrays you and you're in another group, like if he's found out to be in one alliance and other alliance members find that, well then it could put him in a really harmful position. BG, the Echoes alliance seems more unstable than you believe it is, just from an outside perspective.
Everything is under my control.
BG, let's look at who's in your alliance. Okay?
Yes.
There's you,
yes.
Orca, Raptor, the OG3. Then you added Snowball. Okay? And last season he was chaotic. He didn't have a strategy going in. He just wanted to destroy banners.
From what we're seeing, your quote unquote alliance can blow up at any time.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
very not self-contained.
Yeah.
okay then. So I'm gonna have to cut that meeting a little bit short because, well, geez, I have a lot to think about. While I am thinking, I want to still try and be productive, or at least as productive as I can, by completing this base. I don't think there's too much to say about the base before I get started. I mean, like, I already explained pretty much everything at the beginning of the episode. So I think I should get building. I'm sorry, I'm used to having like a huge introduction to everything before I get started. So this is a little weird. But without further ado, let's go ahead and begin this time lapse, the final time lapse of the base. Let's go. there we have it. The base, it's finally done. It's not exactly what I would call a long sprint to the end because, well, I only had to build a couple more things, so it was really a short sprint, but, you know, the few builds that I added in this room, they really do make a difference. These structures may not have been built to the best of my abilities, but then again, you have to realize that I had to shrink them down a significant amount for them to even fit in this room. Actually, one of my favorite parts is the diversity of all the builds in this room, because, like, none of them are the same style. None of them match at all. So if you're to go far away, they would look like one big clump of, well, madness, really. There's no other way to describe it. But as soon as you get closer, then you realize that they're all separate builds, different styles, and maybe I'm the only one who thinks this, but it definitely does have a sense of nostalgia. If you happen to recognize any of the builds in this room from past videos, please put them in the comments, because I just think that'd be cool, to be honest. It would just be cool. And also, if you have any predictions for Season 3, also put this in the comments, because I have hidden some secrets in these builds as well. Well, I guess this is... I guess the base is completed. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a weird feeling. So I guess if you want to get technical with it, I haven't done anything with this room, but then again, I wasn't really planning to. So I think I can consider this, at least in my terms, 100% complete. I guess now that the base is built, wow, I'm sorry, this is still a little... Time flies, doesn't it? I guess that this means it's time to move on. Echoes. We have a lot to talk about today. Before I blabber my mouth, though, I'm gonna ask you guys. Anything to say? Do you guys have anything to fill me in on, or?
I'm still in
I don't
survival.
think so.
Raptor, I'm gonna have to speak with you after the meeting, if that's all right. Phantoms, I hate them. We got ourselves a new member in this alliance, and we're just gonna go ahead and call him Mystery Man, okay? You guys don't know who he is, and, well, as much as you want to know, I'm not gonna tell you, because I've actually made a promise with our Mystery Man. He provides for us, and yes, he is giving us information about other people, which is good. Okay, I'll share some of it later. But in return, I'm going to keep his identity secret as he wishes. If Mr. Mystery Man messes up, then his identity is going to be exposed. And he's done for. Okay? Just like usual. Okay, so, Raptor, I'm going to need you to remind me of this, because I'm going to forget otherwise. We do need to chat because, well, Crackers, he's causing some trouble.